The Salvation Army's Donuts of Hope campaign celebrates the connection between the donut and the support Salvation Army Donut Lassies offered to soldiers on the front lines during both World Wars. The campaign also raises awareness and support for Salvation Army programs and services offered to veterans in our community who today find themselves fighting for food, employment, and housing. Over the next few weeks of the campaign, we hope you will allow us to share some of their stories of hope.
My name is Tony Hedgepeth. I was a homeless veteran. I first entered the military in the year 1977 when I graduated from high school, which I'm a native here in Richmond. Once I retired in Memphis, Tennessee. I led a life of drugs and alcohol. It took over my life, after I left Tennessee and came back to Virginia, I really didn't have any direction. I couldn't stay clean long enough to even pass the urinalysis to get a job. In 2005, my brother, who was in recovery, took me to a meeting, and I haven't looked back since. I've been clean and sober since 2005. Having had some clarity and a direction and a focus in my life now, it's time for me to be a productive member of society.
While sobriety was a great start for Tony, in 2009 his health turned and he experienced a brain aneurysm, which very few people fully recover from. Then, in 2014, he was without a place to live.
Homelessness, it's an experience. It is a very humbling experience, and everybody's here for different reasons, but you just have to make the best of it. It's a time for reflection. Look at yourself, and every time I'm shaving and brushing my teeth in the morning, I'm looking at that person in the mirror, saying, you put you here. Your life of recklessness and destruction put you here. It's also been an enlightening experience. That's something I wanted. Hopefully, I won't have to go through again. But it taught me a lot about me. And after 5 months of homelessness, I entered a course which enabled me to obtain my personal care assistant certificate, and I'm now working with an organization called Blessed Hands and Hearts. Of course, when I heard about the classes being offered, I said, yeah, let me try that. I can't go anywhere but up. Well, I got certified in as was a personal care assistant, which is just under the certified nurse's assistant. We generally do respite care for someone that's elderly, that's not able to do the basic daily, we call it ADLs, adult daily living. Like my client that I have now, he's a 90-year-old World War II veteran. I go in, I wake him up. After he gets some clarity for a minute, we go through the process of bathing. I dress him. When I show up, I can just see the glow in his face, like, hey, there's my buddy, And that's what I wanted. I wanted to be someone who was a bright spot in someone's day where there's a lot of doom and gloom looming over their head. Being certified as a PCA has given me a lot of, I don't know, I'm very proud of how I'm able to communicate with someone who's wiser than I am, I'm sharing in the wealth of their knowledge, their experiences in life, and it's a very, it's a very humbling experience for me. The reward is the satisfaction of, hey, I brightened someone's day. Now it's like I have a new outlook of life. I have a purpose now, and at one point I didn't think I had a purpose anymore. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to reinvent myself. God uses people as vessels, Sometimes the message is right there in front of us, but we never take the time to sit down and hear it, And with people here in the Salvation Army, the counselors or the social workers, they just put the information out there. It's up to the individual to grab it and do something with it.